Hello there guys, and welcome back to Sky Factory. Well, while we've been gone, I've done some work. I expanded the islands by a bit, and I started automation, which is a very important thing, because this way I'll be able to get all of my resources much quicker with these hopping bonsai pots. These hopping bonsai pots and the mulch are not too hard to get, fortunately for you guys. It is fairly simple. Hopping bonsai is you just need some iron. You make a hopper, and you make a bonsai pot, and you get a hopping bonsai pot. With the hopping bonsai pot, you can just put some mulch or dirt and make trees grow. Now, the mulch is more efficient, and it just requires cocoa beans and sticks, so it's fairly easy to make. Cocoa beans, also not too hard to make. I actually, it's been a moment, I don't remember, how did I get these again? Oh yeah, jungle sapling. Jungle sapling, which is not too hard to get, clay sapling and mud. That also is fairly easy. But today, what I would like to do is get some more saplings. Specifically, I want to get at least redstone, lead, lapis, and gold. Because then, next episode, we can get silver, diamond, and start working on some other things. Like going to the nether, actually. It would be an important one. And so that's what we're going to work towards today, is redstone, lead, gold, and lapis. So these, they're not too hard. We mostly just need dark oak saplings for lapis, and dye for the redstone. Now we already have dye, which I got, and then we need gold, which we can actually just make from gold amber. And so we can make, actually all of these pretty simply. I think I'm going to go ahead and set our goal a bit higher. We'll try to get to diamond saplings. Okay, so first of all, we need lapis. Lapis sapling, we need clay resin, bone resin, a water bottle, and some dark oak. We do not have any sand, but we should have some. Enough to make some sand in here. So, make some sand, cook a few of it. And that's going to be going for our water bottle. I want to clear up my inventory as well, because it is always very, very full, which is always very, very painful. So, that's what we need for lapis. So we got bone, clay, we have our clay. We do not have any bone resin, so I need to get that as well. That's cotton. Cotton, do I? I may not have any bone resin. Let's see. Oh, we have a few, that's good. Okay, so now we have everything that we'll need for the lapis. So, redstone. We need red dye, iron, petrified. We have iron. We'll just get 6 of that. And then a coal sapling, which is also not too hard since we've begun automation. Otherwise, it might be more difficult. So we can actually, I think, go ahead and make the redstone sapling. Yes, we have redstone sapling. And we'll move on to automating that in just a moment. And then lapis sapling. We have our 3 glass, which we can use to make a lovely water bottle. Which, there we go. Wait, no, that's not right. There we go. Alright. What do we need still? Dark oak. Dark oak sapling. How do we get that again? Coal sapling and water. That's also fairly easy. We have a large amount of coal saplings and a just as large amount of water with a bucket. There we go. We'll just go ahead and get 4 because there's no reason not to. We do not need these. And let's see. So now we can make lapis. Lapis sapling. Blue man group. That's, I don't know what this is from, but I assume it's a reference to something. Now, gold amber. We need lead first. So lead. How do we get this? We need blue dye, which means we need lapis. So I guess we're going to start the automation now. So first of all, I can just show you how to make the bonsai pots, since we actually need to make them. So we first need a good deal of iron. I would like a good deal of iron, because always seem to be running out. Where is iron? Am I going? Yeah, I am going insane. We already have some iron. That's good. Start pouring that out. Put this back. Lower my sensitivity because it's driving me insane. There we go. That's much better. Now let's see. And actually, one thing that's really nice about some of these mods is that you can get sticks a lot easier, like that. And making a hopper is also easier because you don't need to craft it into a chest, so that removes a couple of steps. And then once we have the requisite iron, we will also need clay. So, we have actually a clay sapling growing, giving us some lovely clay. Now, clay sapling can be crafted into clay, obviously. And actually, here's another useful thing. Clay, you can actually just directly craft clay blocks into clay. Another useful tool. So, we can craft those into bonsai. Just takes 5 bricks. You can use it to craft bonsai pot right here. And with this, you just turn it into hopping bonsai with a hopper underneath it. So we can get started on making those hoppers. So you can just go like this, which is a lot simpler. Get a couple of hoppers. And the other thing we actually will need, in order to just craft chests, you do have to do it the normal way, sadly. Well, that's not too bad. So there are 4 chests, which we don't have room for, so I suppose that we will also be needing some slabs. There we go. We'll do that one more time. There we go, good 48 slabs, that should be enough. That's annoying. There we go. Now we can start with the chests. Lovely, lovely. And we also have enough bricks now. I'm just going to wait for the 9th brick so I can make 2 hopping bonsais and get started with both of those. So 2 bonsais, 2 hoppers, 2 hopping bonsais. And of course we already have mulch. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. And so now those are started. While those are started, I am also going to expand the island more because we're always seeming to need more room. Okay. And for now, this should do. Get another 2 chests for when we start automating our next 2, lead and gold. Gold is also a very important material because we need it for tinkers, for the smeltery. It's because we need gold in order to make casts for tools and weapons, and the tinker's tools are always very nice to use with all their modifiers, and you can do some fun things with vein mining. One thing I eventually want to do is in Skyfire Tier 4 you can actually become an android. And an android, as an android, you can upgrade yourself so that you no longer need food. And for you who have played modded before and seeing this, you know that generally vein mining uses up your hunger, your saturation. But if you don't have any, and you have an unbreakable tool, which you can make, then you can just infinitely vein mine, which is very useful. Very, very useful. Okay, and now that we have that going, let's see. We already have enough acorns, so we can use these. So lapis saplings, as far as I can tell, the resin is pretty much useless. You just use the acorns to make lapis blocks. Now we can almost make this. We need more petrified and iron resin. I'm just going to take all of it. There we go. So, lead amber. Shove that in the smeltery. I don't think it alloys with anything in there, fortunately. And for a gold sapling, we need oak. I actually do have oak. I do have oak saplings, that's good. Lead. Lovely. And since I really don't like wasting things, the ingot cast is going to be useful because I can turn stuff like this. 1 lead ingot, 1 tin, into other things. Alright, we now have a lead sapling as well. Very useful. Very, very good. Now, we're going to go ahead and get some more iron blocks. Need these for more hopping bonsais, because we want to automate everything, since automation is such a useful tool. And this is out of wood. There we go. We need more bricks as well. Fortunately, eventually, once we have this all automated, it'll be very easy to get all of these resources. Okay, here we go. And now we can expand even more. Lovely. That should do. Lovely. Now, where are you? We have enough bricks, but not enough inventory space. Once again, that's something that we will always be running out of until we get something like an inventory upgrade. There we go. We'll make two of these hoppers. Hey. Nice. And now we can automate this lead, which we need for the gold. We need gold amber, which requires lead resin. Here we are. Get that started. Now, how much lead? We need 2, so that'll be easy to get. Lovely. And we have another hopping bonsai, which is just ready for gold. Okay, and we already have the resin we need. So, gold amber, we have that. We have the sand. We have everything we need, including the dye. And we have gold. I don't think this alloys with anything in here, fortunately. Actually, I think it does. Actually, it might alloy with tin. Does it? It does. No, wait. It does not. Okay, that's good. That's fortunate for us. I thought it alloyed with tin to make electrum, but I must have been wrong. There we go. Lovely. And we're about to get some gold. Now, after this, we need silver. How do I do that? Let's see. Silver sapling. Oh, my cap locks. Mineral. Need mineral. Lapis and water. That's also easy. And mineral is also important. With mineral, you can actually make energy batteries, which are incredibly useful for later in the game when we're automating and producing more things, because we can store energy. Lovely. And there we go. So we have all of this. Now we need silver, mineral, and silver amber. There we go. So, silver amber, we need lead, we need iron berries, lycra dye. How do we get this? Well, we can't get oxy daisies. Let's see. Iron berries, iron wood, beetroot. I don't. Oh my goodness. Well, that's another process. Well, I think today probably only have time for the market. How do we get the wool? Oh, I know. We get cottonwood. Cottonwood. You have one piece of string. That is not enough. So, how do we get the wool? I suppose we'll have to wait. Well, I think due to this long wait, that I will go ahead and end the video here. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Bye.